Hello viewers. Globalization has been something that has been among us for many years. In our interaction today, we are going to let you know about the history of globalization and where the world stands now.
What then is globalization? Globalization is the intensive interaction between countries, continents, and nations coming together politically, economically, and socially. So we have agents of globalization. That's the UN, the AU, the World Health Organization, the IMF, and many other.
So the agents of globalization, for instance, when the world faced COVID-19, China was there to provide the world with personal protective equipment, and many vaccines came from other parts of the world to other nations that could not afford to produce them by themselves. Moreover, United Nations was purposely organized in order to prevent the occurrence of a third world war after the second world war broke out. And so since the second world war, the world has not experienced any global war because UN has been there to prevent.
Looking at Somalia, there's a great famine. Looking at Nigeria, they are facing this tourist attack and all those things. What do you think about globalization?
Globalization has its positive impact. It also has its own negative impact. And one of the negative impacts is causing environmental degradation. Now, when we look around, these giant industries that we have producing goods for mankind, they emit a lot of gases into the atmosphere, causing global warming. And this global warming has made our the earth so warm, which melt the ice that should have been iced on the sea to melt, causing flooding. Yeah.
So do you think globalization has been bad to the world or something like that?
Another impact, the negative impact of globalization is, one, it has caused a very great health and social issues.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Now, you realize that most of our food that we eat are imported. Processed foods, what have you, causing obesity and then even cardiovascular diseases.
Wow.
All these are negative impact of globalization.
Wow.
Yo man, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boss.
How are you doing?
I'm blessed.
Looking at the current state of affairs, do you think globalization has positive effects on our economy?
Surely, it has.
So what are those effects? Can you share with us?
Okay. With globalization, I can say it has given rise to economic growth. Yeah. Because it has given investors opportunity to invest in other countries. Let's take Dubai for instance. Dubai was a desert, okay? But now look at the state of Dubai right now. People are bringing in more markets. Now it's a trading center, you know that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
It's because of globalization.
Oh, okay.
Let's look at Nigeria. Look at Ghana, okay? Other investment comes to invest in the country. It's because of globalization. They are investing in telecom like this. It has given rise to opportunity to the youth because MTN is employing a lot of youth. Yeah, so globalization has given the increase and the rise of economic growth in both countries, mostly, like almost most of the countries. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your perfect submission. Hey, Pretty, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, can I know your name?
Yeah, I'm Sila.
Okay, Sila.
Yes.
There is this public concern about globalization as to whether it has positive effects on the economy, especially Ghana. I want to ask you, do you have any concern? Do you have any thoughts about the positive effects of globalization on our economy?
Okay, so talking about that, the positive effects of globalization on our country is very true. So let's say political cooperation and peace. So talking about the political cooperation and peace, I can say protection of the human rights. So medias and then advocacy network control light on human rights abuses, where the which would draw the government attention to those rights that has been abused by people, and then it will encourage the government to implement just policies to guide those human rights abuses. So let's take the gender equality for now. Yeah, it's an example of that.
Okay, gender equality is an example
So
of...
it's clearly telling us that right now, humans have the right to decide what they want. It's like human rights is being approved to anyone. You can choose to be this, you can choose to be this. Yeah.
Okay.
Domestic Violence and Victim Support Unit is in charge of domestic violence, child trafficking, and child abuse.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Oh, don't worry.
Guys, this is how globalization came about, some of its impact on the world as a whole. Stay tuned for more updates from us. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.